Good, everybody. Welcome in. If you watch us on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit that like button. If you're watching on replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat. We have a whole bunch of orders going out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 total orders. 4 Mercari, 2 Poshmark. All the rest are eBay. Slide you guys over. I'll be ready to go. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Start with, I think, Mercari orders first, Poshmark, and then we'll finish with eBay. What's up, Dilly? What's good, everybody? Morning, good morning. Dylan was first today, Trisha. You lost. Womp, womp, womp. What's up, Kim? I'm drinking right now. What are you doing, Felix? Good morning. Mom's in the chat. What's up, Mom? Lily's in the chat. What's up, Lily? All right. When I say 15, 16 orders, something like that. I got a lot of orders today. Yeah, Kayla's doing some stuff. She's taking photos for the Whatnot show, so I'm going to have that loaded up probably by like 12 o'clock today, so you guys are going to be able to preview it. I just got another consignment box in yesterday, and it is insane. This week's Whatnot show is probably going to be, I always say this, but it's probably going to be the best Whatnot show. I literally have a whole box of brand new at tag items, and they're all like crazy pieces. So make sure you check out the show. I should have it loaded up by 12 as long as this live doesn't take forever. And yeah, it's going to be a crazy, crazy show. What's up, Sam? Donna's in the house. Hello, coworkers. Columbia new tags? No, no Columbia. It's way better than Columbia. It's way better. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to fly through these. I got a lot of work to do. Present. First up is a pair of Figs women's pants. Pick these up for $6.41. These sold for $31 over on Mercari. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, make $14 even. My nose is running. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Appreciate the heart me, Ruth. This is just gonna go in one of the gyro packs. If you guys are interested in gyro packs, you know where to find them. I have a video on TikTok, and I also have a post on Facebook and YouTube. Go through my bio, all that good stuff. Get yourself some cheap poly mailers. They're excellent, and they work very well for what they're supposed to be used for. So go get yourself some gyro packs. What's up, Jacqueline? That one's shipped, easy peasy. Next up, we got a Scully shirt. So if you guys remember, I picked this Scully shirt up at Red, White, and Blue, I think 2 weeks ago. Then I found more last week when we went. We listed this last week, and it already sold. Paid $5.34. This one sold for $40 over on Mercari. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $22.28. It's like a really crazy shirt. It's got this like big like patch on the front that's like sewn down by these crazy buttons. Really cool looking shirt. And of course, this goes to Texas. So that's where the skin shipped to. Let's go. Does Kayla do measurements inside Lightbox or no? So all the measurements for our listings on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari are done, and they're put into our description. Right now, she's taking photos for Whatnot. On Whatnot, we don't do measurements unless we do like pants or something like that where we have to measure. Where do you find the clear bags? The clear bags are linked in my link tree in my bio. All the products I use on a regular basis are linked in my link tree. So I have a spot for that, and I also have a spot for these gyro packs. But if you're watching this on TikTok, you go through my video that's on TikTok, and you can use the TikTok shop, and you probably have discounts on these poly mailers that I'm using. So I got these for less than 3 cents a piece, or it's 3.2 cents a piece. Sorry, 3.2 cents a piece for poly mailers, which is crazy, but that's a deal that's pretty much only on TikTok. I sold a set and shirt this weekend, as well of the Scully. Nice. Yeah, I got 2. I still got a list, or they're already ready drafted. I just got to put them live. Ethan's commercial has been popping up now on my For You page. Yeah, he's got a gyro pack commercial too. Ethan, my boy. I paid 6 cents yesterday. Yeah, if you have coupons, they come out even cheaper. I had like I think a 20% off coupon or something like that, and it came out even cheaper. But it depends on also how many you buy at one period of time. The more you buy, the more of a discount you get. Next up, this is a Brooks Brothers vest. This is called the Brooks Brothers Brooksgate. It's 100% wool. It's a really nice pattern to it. I knew this would sell really well. And I only paid $2.68 for this at a thrift store. Sold for $35 after fee, shipping, cost of goods, and make $23.15. And this, of course, is going to go right into a poly mailer. How long does Poshmark take to list your items? Mine almost take to list your items. I've never had, as soon as I hit list, it goes live. So I've never had an issue with that. Good morning. Tej says good morning, but she just left, Tej. She'll be back. Don't you worry. She's right there. She says, Tej says good morning to you.
Good morning, Tej.
Good morning, Tej. Do you ever get nervous when you have slow sales for a couple days? No, I normally don't have slow sales. I have so much listed that it's really hard for me to have slow sales on any platform. Next up, we got last Mercari sale. It's not a huge profit on this one. I think I bought this off of Whatnot. This is a Lululemon mock neck cowl neck sweater. Picked this up for picked this up for $26.21. Sold for $49, but after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I only make $9.85. But most likely I bought this off Whatnot to support somebody. I forget it. It was bought like a long time ago. This is going to go into a gyro pack as well because it's cheaper to ship Ground Advantage than Priority. Why are mine all under review first on Poshmark? I have no clue. Under review happens when you're new to Posh. Got you. So I guess you're new to Poshmark and that's why they're reviewing all your listings. I've never had that happen before. Do you pay to promote on eBay? I promote everything at 5%. What's up, Surfs? Surfs over on YouTube. He just called me a loser. Don't laugh at his jokes. Gosh, don't influence him. Don't influence him. Do you ever get nervous when you have slow sales? No, I already answered that. I don't get nervous when I have slow sales because I don't normally have slow sales. If I ever have a slow sales day, the next day is normally really good. So I don't have to worry about that. Yes, new on Posh. So that must be the reason why you're just getting they're just making sure you're a legit seller. A legit seller first. All right. Next sale, another really good one. This is a Peter Millar Suffolk jacket. It's a quilted jacket. Picked this up recently and I did pay up for this. I paid $42.80 for this jacket. I did not mind paying up because I knew it was going to sell really well. And this one sold for $100. So $100 for $42.80 is what I paid. Sold on Poshmark after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $37.20. Some people will be like, oh, well, you paid $42 and you made $37. Isn't that bad? No, that's really good because it sold within a month. So that's like $40 that you would have passed by. Thank you for teaching me so much. Fixing to see a lot of me. Sold my haunted house. About to go hard. Let's go. Awesome. Let's go. What's up, Kit Kat? All right, this one's gonna go right into the Tyvek envelope. The reason I'm using the Tyvek envelope is because this is a Poshmark sale. So I always use Tyvek envelopes for Poshmark sales. Wayne's still waiting. I just said hi, Kit Kat. I literally just said it. What's up, Robert? I always wondered if promoting really helps. Yeah, I promote everything at 5%. I think it does help. How thick are the polymailers that you're partnering with? They're the same thickness as the ones that were I bought on Amazon and I was promoting on Amazon forever. I've always used this same thickness polymailer. I've never had an issue, but I don't know what I think they're like the mill or something like that. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's almost 100% profit. You can't pass by that. Had a 2008 Titans Chiefs Johnson Stitch jersey. Coming in interested. No, because I don't like the Chiefs. So Chris Johnson is one of my favorite running backs, though. But no, I'm not interested. I already have a Chris Johnson jersey. Titans Chris Johnson jersey. What's up, Tay? Appreciate the heart me. The real Shields. If I'm missing your comments, I apologize. I'll try to answer as many as I can as I go. Next up, we have a Untuck It shirt. This Untuck It shirt is called the Rodney. I picked this up for $5.34. It sold for $19. So after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I make $9.86. Nice little double up on that one. Hi, Mom. Are you really calling Kayla Mom? Kit Kat just called you Mom. Well, technically she is a mom, but she's not the mom you're thinking of, Kit Kat.
I'm everybody's mom.
Kit Kat just called you Mom. Wow. Do you want me to ban her?
Hello, daughter.
I'm getting a lot of followers and shares on Poshmark, but very little likes on my sales. What advice do you share your listings? That's the key to Poshmark is share to your followers. I use a service called Autoposture to do that for me. So I never have to, and I haven't shared a listing myself in months and months and months. but you have to share to your followers. That's how you get your items pushed from the bottom to the top search. I knew who she was. I was trying to get you to laugh, Wayne. Oh yeah, now you're saying you knew who she was. Yeah, I don't believe it.
love this shirt.
Felix said, "Mommy." How do I start a giveaway on Whatnot? You just go to the giveaway tab and you hit start, and then it'll run it. It'll run it at the top. Felix said, "Mommy." All right, next up, eBay sales. So we have 9 eBay orders going out. eBay was pretty good yesterday, almost a little $500 day, so I can't complain about that. First up, we're gonna ship probably the best item that sold yesterday first. I'm not gonna keep you guys waiting. You don't have to wait around to see this. This is gonna be a J. Crew Kenmare Brisbane Moss corduroy sport coat. I recently picked this up like 2 weeks ago. Just listed it last week. I paid $13.38 for this, and it sold for $125 plus shipping. Really, really, really good sale. I think I'm gonna ship this. I'm gonna ship this padded. Where's this going? Let's see where it's going. Finally found Barefoot Dreams in the pajama area in Goodwill. Kayla recommended looking there. Yep. Always look in the pajama section. You never know what you're gonna find. Let me see. It's going to Indiana, and it's gonna be 3 pounds. So shipping, I'm gonna ship into a Tyvek envelope. It would be cheaper to ship padded, but I don't think it's gonna fit in padded. Hope your shoes are loaded for Whatnot for this weekend, bro. They are. We actually went and bought some new shoes, some new type of shoes. So if you ladies like Vapor Max, we got some really, really good Vapor Max. For those of you who are getting ready, you want to get your gym bods in the new year and you want some nice running shoes, we got some really, really nice Vapor Max.
Are you going to get your gym bod on this?
I am going to get my gym bod in the new year. I am. All right, this one is, appreciate you, Barry. Barry sending the roses. All right, this one just went into a Tyvek envelope. Buyer paid $14.50 for shipping. I'm only going to pay $9.59 to have this ship. Will you ever start a podcast? Me and Surfs kind of do a podcast on Thursdays. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it today because he's hanging out with Bearded. They're doing like an all-day trip, so we're going to try to do it tonight. If we do, it's going to be late. But in the new year, he said that he's going to try to be way more consistent with it. But yeah, me and him kind of already do like a podcast, but I don't know. I don't have a lot of time to like make a like full podcast because I'm already doing a lot on socials. To do that, I would have to hire somebody else to be able to free up that time to make a podcast and post it and all that stuff. She so doesn't believe you. Who doesn't believe me? You have to believe me. Do you think this weekend shipping from Whatnot will make it by Christmas? I think so. So on Friday, the cutoff for priority shipping is the 18th, which is Monday, I believe. It's Monday. So we're shipping out Friday's orders on Saturday. We're getting them all out on Saturday. I'm going to have both shows loaded. So on Saturday, I'm just literally going to ship all day. And if the mailman comes, I'm going to make sure I get it out to the post office. The Saturday orders, I'm probably going to go drive to the post office and drop them off on Sunday. And I one of the post offices I used to work at, I can go through the back door and drop off all my packages. So even though they don't technically pick up on Sunday, I'll be able to get mine out on Sunday. So if you buy something on this weekend, you should be able to get it by Christmas because I'm going to make sure I ship it this weekend before the cutoff date. Ethan has enough time. He does. How many hours a day do you work in total? If I add up all my hours between social media and everything, I probably work like 60 to 70 hours a week. And some people will be like, wow, is that worth it? I'm not. I get to work for myself. Like if I wanted to take a vacation, I get to like just go and take a vacation. If I want to use the restroom, I don't have to ask my boss like, hey, can I go use the bathroom? I just go use the bathroom. So there's lots of benefits to it. Yes, you do work a little bit more, but I think in the future I'll actually work less and make more money. That's the goal. It's the point where I hire enough people where I'm working technically less and making more, and that's going to take some time to build. Next up, we got a Sundance sweater. Picked this up for $3.21. This is a wool blend Sundance sweater. And it sold for $30. $30 plus shipping. So buyer was all in for $40. This is going to go into a Tyvek envelope. I agree. What's up, Thrifty Goose? What's up, Surfs? People are saying what's up. He's probably gone by now. He just jumps in. He's with Bearded right now. Why do you use a different mailer on Poshmark items? Because Poshmark gives you priority mail labels. With the priority mail labels, you're allowed to use any priority mail packaging, and you get the priority mail packaging for free. So you might as well use it. So with eBay, for example, this is under £1, so I have to ship this Ground Advantage. You're not allowed to use any priority mail packaging with Ground Advantage labels. So I have to use my own packaging. So you look like Luke Bryan. Who's Luke Bryan?
Oh.
I don't know either. Is he a good looking dude? I'll take it if he's good looking. If he's not, then I'm banning you. I'm just kidding. I plan on trying to do my first show tomorrow after years. Let's go. How do you like your photo tent? We haven't linked in my bio. We've used it for the last few years. We've had no issues with it. And we haven't even had one of the lights go out yet. So we like it. Is using the bathroom at work still not allowed sometimes? Is using the bathroom at work still not allowed sometimes? Possibly. Yeah. Well, when I worked at the post office, we were restricted to like using the bathroom like once per day, because if we're out on the route, let's say I'm like deep into my route, like in the middle of a neighborhood, to use the bathroom, I have to drive all the way out of the route, go find a place that has a restroom, use the restroom, and then drive all the way back. By the time you do all that, sometimes it could be like 10 minutes before you're back to your route, and that's 10 minutes post office lost. So some people would use the bathroom like 3 or 4 times a day, and that would be like 40 minutes the post office loses, because we don't have a bathroom in the truck, so we have to literally like drive to it. So they would be like, you're only allowed to use the bathroom once a day. Use it on your lunch break. If you take your lunch at a place, most people didn't because we didn't have time to. Like, once you left your route, that starts your lunch break. So let's say the closest food place was 5 minutes away, and that's 5 minutes to drive back. You lose 10 minutes on your lunch just driving to go to lunch. So some people would eat on their route. So after you're done eating on your route, you then would have to drive somewhere to go wash your hands and use the bathroom and drive back. So you'd only get like a 20-minute lunch break. It's really annoying. So yeah, you would have to, yeah. What's up? Bearded's over on Bearded. Surf's over here. Well, who's driving right now? That's what I want. That's what I want to know. When you ship in a priority shoebox, does it ship regular priority with dimensions? Yes, that's not a flat rate box. I used to deliver USPS, and this is so true. Yes, and they'll be so pissed off if you take too long on your lunch. I worked USPS. I worked at the post office too for 8 years. I think this is the same guy. Yes. So these are going to go together. These are 2 Vineyard Vines shirts. This one I paid $803 for. This one I paid $1070 for. This person bought both of these for $55. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine this order because they bought them separately, and I'm going to ship them out. Did you see my question, Wayne? No, but if somebody could pin it, I'll read it. Or I'll go scroll after I'm done packing these up. These are going to go padded flat rate because they're going to New York. Surf said, hi, Kayla. How do we handle it? Do we give a full return or a percentage back? For what? How do we handle what? If you're talking about a return, my dad worked for the post office for 30 years. He was so stressed. I'm glad he tried. Yeah, it's a very, very, very stressful job. I was a carrier for 15 years. Yeah, so you know. Hurry up and use the bathroom and get back to your route. Don't take too long. I always felt bad for the ladies too, because you know, when that time of the month happens, you got to use the bathroom sometimes multiple times a day, and the supervisors would stress on them. It was a bad place. Can you make more noise? Yeah, I could. You're supposed to be live thrifting. Yeah, you should be live thrifting right now, Surfs. You have a famous person with you. We don't want to see you. We just want to see the famous person that's with you. Felix, why aren't you why aren't you thrifting with them? Did they not invite you? You're not cool enough for the cool kids club. All right, $8.30 to ship this. So we sold jeans in the size, the photo size. Now he wants to return. I get returns all the time for fit issues. I take all my measurements, and I still get people that want to return items. So what I'll say is take the return. It's part of selling clothing is you're going to have returns. There's nothing you can do about it. I would take that return. Where'd you get the photo booth and how much? It's linked to my link tree in my bio. You can buy all the products we use on a regular basis linked in my bio, including all the like shipping supplies, all the photo booths, the scales, all that stuff is all linked in my bio. Alright, that was shipped. For non-fit return, who pays shipping? It depends on how I have my listing. So with pants and jeans, I make buyer pay return shipping. That's one of the items I make buyer pay return shipping. Also with suits and blazers, buyer pays return shipping and buyer pays shipping. So I don't lose any money when somebody wants to borrow a suit. And yeah, they want to borrow a suit for the weekend because they have like a wedding. I'm like, cool, borrow it. Send it back in the same condition you got it in, and you're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose like $25. So yeah. Go in a bottle. That's prohibited at the post office. I have horror stories about that. Like literally go in the truck the next day and you see like 2 bottles just like rolling in the back of the truck when you drive away. One of the maintenance men, he got infuriated. He came. We had a tour talk in the morning. That's what they call the morning meetings, and he was infuriated. He's like, one of you guys went in a bottle and I went in the trash can and I knotted it up and I put it to another can and it fell out and exploded and went all over me. And he was pissed because it had been sitting there all night. So it was not the best smelling stuff to get all over you. So yeah. Do you use the shipping systems on the selling platforms? The only one I don't use is Mercari. I get my labels from pirateship.com. Is there a multi-listing tool I use? Yes, I use List Perfectly. List Perfectly, it's linked in my bio if you're interested in using that. You have a site for consignment requests? I don't have a site. So if you guys are interested, you DM me on Instagram or TikTok. I always suggest Instagram. You'll give me a list of the items you have, and I normally request pictures too so I can see exactly what we're talking about. Because if you just say like Robert Graham long sleeve shirt, I need to see what it looks like to be able to take it in. You'll DM me and I'll let you know what I'm thinking, what items I'll take and what items I'll pass on. For the next week, we're not going to take any consignment because we're not doing any shows next week. So this is the last last shows of this year, and these last 2 shows are really good. And then starting the new year, that's when we'll start back up with Whatnot again. But yeah, we're not doing any consignment. So they get a refund of the jeans purchase, but they pay shipping. If you had your listing set up as that, if your listing is set up as buyer pays return shipping, then the buyer pay return. If you do free shipping and free returns, you have to pay the return shipping. So it depends on how you set up your listing. Next up, a really good sale. This is a men's Outlier shirt. This one was really good. It actually had a small hole on it, and it still sold for good money. So I paid $5.34 for this Outlier shirt. It sold for $75 plus shipping. Really, really good sale. Outlier is a really great brand to be on the lookout for. Minimum number of items, we normally look for about 10, because if you send any less than 10, you wouldn't make a lot of money because you're going to pay shipping. You pay shipping to us. So like if you sent like 4 items and it costs you $10 to ship them, by the time you take out our 30% and your shipping costs and the cost of the platform, you're not going to make any money. So we try to make it so you guys make a decent amount of money too. So we're looking for at least 10. High-end items, well-known brands, like the brands that everybody knows: Lululemon, North Face, Cool, Patagonia, stuff like that. Stuff that you've seen us run. I know you've been in the show, so you pretty much know what we run. Those type of items. Nothing less than like a $25 or $35 sale on eBay. When Autopodger recreates, does it promote automatically? If you have it set up on eBay to promote automatically. I have an automated promotion set up on eBay. You go through your, what tab is it called? Hold on, I'll tell you what tab it is. I think it's the advertising tab, and you set up an automated promotion. Yeah, it's advertising tab. You set up an automated promotion. Every time Autopodger relists, it relists with the 5% that I have set up. Are you taking the next 2 weekends off from Whatnot? Not the next 2 weekends. We're taking next week off because there's no reason to do Whatnot next weekend. Christmas is on, what day is Christmas on?
Monday.
Christmas is on Monday. So even if we sold something on Saturday and Sunday, or Friday and Saturday, it would never make it in time because we wouldn't ship until Tuesday anyway. So we're not gonna, and I think the next weekend is New Year's. But we still will probably do a show on Friday, Saturday, because New Year's is on Sunday. So, and nobody's buying stuff for New Year's. So, yeah, we'll be back in action the following weekend. You ever get negative feedback for buyers having to pay return shipping? No, because if I have my listing set up as buyer pays return shipping and they leave me a negative feedback for that, I call eBay and say, hey, they're mad they had to pay return shipping, but my listing said they had to pay return shipping, and eBay would be like, okay, we'll just remove it because I didn't do anything wrong. So yeah, I've never had an issue with that. All right, last clothing sale for today. I still have 3 more orders going out after this. Is these Paige jeans. These are Paige Normandy, brand new in bag jeans. I picked these up from Online Arbitrage. I can't tell you the store, but I bought them Online Arbitrage for $36.58, and these ones sold for 61 doll hairs. When are you making the big announcement? I'm still deciding on the date I'm going to make that big announcement. I might have a couple big announcements actually. I might have a couple.
No, I'm not pregnant.
No, Kayla's not pregnant. It's impossible. It's impossible. Well, it's not impossible for her to get pregnant, but it's impossible for it to be my baby.
Oh my God.
All right, this shit for $8.30. Do we need LLC to get deductions like miles, travel? No, you can do a sole proprietor. Talk to your tax advisor.
Smack his head with his finger.
She's like, really? Stop it. You're embarrassing me. So I have an eBay return request. Buyer claiming blazer had a hole in it and it didn't. What do you think? How you should deal with it? If you have photos that prove that it didn't have a hole, take the return and then give them a 50% refund, because you're allowed to do that on eBay. Just resell the blazer with the hole in it. Yeah, but if your photos don't really show if it didn't have a hole in it, I would just take the return, because they're gonna force it anyway. I have a sneeze coming. God, I got a sneeze coming and it won't come out. Won't come out. She does have a new supply. What do you mean by that? She does have a new supply. Do you know something I don't know? Are you announcing that you're getting a real job? Yes, I'm getting a real job. By the way, if you want one of these hoodies, I think Chris still has some available. Go get yourself a Get a Real Job hoodie. All right, next up we got some trains going on. I literally just listed most of these, and they're selling like hotcakes. This is a HO scale train. By the way, I don't even put the name of the trains in my listing because I don't even know what brand these are. Even though this is in a Roundhouse box, I don't technically know if this is a Roundhouse train because the guy switched all the trains and just wrote on the outside. So I put no name brand on any of these trains, and I list them for $20 plus shipping, and they're selling really, really fast. So you don't really need the name brand for these, I guess, to get them to sell. But yeah, I paid $3.25 for this one, and it sold for $19.99 plus shipping. I have like 1 million of these trains still to list. We just started listing them last week again, and they're starting to move again, so that's a good sign. When is it starting to better source daily? When starting, is it better to source daily? Yes, it is better to source daily when you first start, because you got to figure out what day is the best for your thrift stores in your area. So you need to go every single day, because maybe Wednesdays in your area is the best day to go to certain thrift store in your area, because that's the day they restock shoes and clothing, and all the other days they don't really restock a lot. So you got to figure that out, and the only way to figure that out is to go like every single day. When did you buy the trains? Like 2 years ago, and they're still sitting in my storage unit. But we're listing them, Felix. Not unlike that unlike that Halloween house you probably have sitting right behind you right now, just sitting there, not listed. That's probably like $100 house. That's just one item, Felix. Why don't you have that listed, Felix? Can you tell me again when you use free packaging? I use it on eBay and Poshmark, but pretty much on Poshmark I use it on every Poshmark order, because they give you a priority mail label and you're allowed to use any free priority mail packaging except for the express ones. They won't get pissed with the only 50%. You're allowed to take 50% if your item is damaged, and you can say, hey, look at my photos, my item was not damaged. You can clearly see on the back right hand corner there's no hole, and now there's a big hole. So this happened from the buyer, and I'm not going to give a full refund, and that eBay will back you. eBay will most likely give them a full refund and let you keep the 50%. That's what's happened to me every time somebody gets mad about that. Sold Dollhouse Fisher Price test for $140. Bought it secondhand years ago. Let's go. That's awesome. A dollhouse for $140. It's nice. It's a good sale. Felix has a couple dollhouses that he wants to sell. Right, Felix? Felix plays with dollhouses sometimes. He doesn't like to tell people that, but I just gave away all his secrets. This is going to ship for 8 ounces. By the way, I don't ship these in a box anymore. You just pad them up really well, and you stick your label on the outside, and these should work just fine the way they are. So I don't use any boxes. I just make sure I bubble wrap the crap out of it, and I can squeeze this, and nothing's going to happen to it. This is going to ship for 8 ounces. Buyer paid $6.65. I'm going to pay $4.44. Good morning, Leah. Okay, yeah, that's happened for me before. That's why I'm going to do. Thanks for the heads up. Awesome. Easy return. At least you get to keep some of your profit. And if you can resell it, resell it. You probably got it from a thrift store, so you're still going to make money either way. It sucks that you gotta do that. Surf says live, like battle with bearded thrifter. Let's go. Tap that screen for who do I want to win that like battle? That's gonna be a hard one. Who would you want to win, bearded or surfs, Kayla?
I don't know.
You have to pick one. I'm putting you on the spot.
I hang out with Surf on Fridays.
Oh, so you're gonna pick surfs up?
Probably Surf.
Ooh, I'm gonna tell bearded now. Bearded's gonna be really mad about that.
Okay, well you pick Bearded, but one's leaving. One Surf's
I'm gonna go for the underdog. I'm going for bearded because bearded's not live all the time, so he's the underdog. I'm going for bearded.
well, then it's even.
Next up, I got another train I'll show you guys in just a second. This one is a ribbed-sided car train thing. I don't know what these are. I just look up comps, and that's how I name them. Or I look on the side of the box. Luckily, this guy had it written on the side of the box. But this is what it looks like, right there. Again, paid $3.25 for this, and it's sold for $19.99 plus shipping. DJ, good morning. This again is going to get wrapped up. Can you grab another poly mailer really quick right now? When you get a chance. Just going to wrap this up. Make sure I layer it completely. Hope you make a ton of money today. Appreciate you. I hope I make a ton of money today too.
Oh, what?
Ton of money.
No, what do you need?
Oh, poly, no, the one of the.
Oh, you need the
Yeah, I'm out of those.
cauliflower?
Yeah. You can grab any, it doesn't matter.
Okay, it's not marked.
How many going out today? I think it was like 16 or 17. I forget. It was a lot. It was 9, 4, and 2. No, it was more than that. Something like that. I forget. I had a decent amount of orders going out. I'm just going to tape this down like this. Think. Tape the other side. Throw it in a poly mailer, and it'll be good to go. Yeah, and I should have, again, the Whatnot show. I'm going to have it loaded up today. You guys want to go look at what we have, because I might show a sneak peek of a couple pieces on live. You guys want to see a sneak peek of one of the consignment boxes I got in? This thing is fire. Fire pieces. I'm actually going to move around some of the items on my Whatnot show, because I want to make sure that these items are near the front. Is it cold there? It's a little chilly. There's supposed to be like a subtropical storm coming this weekend. I don't know what that's all about. There's supposed to be some subtropical storm, and I guess it's going to be cooler because it's going to be windier. It's almost like a tropical storm, but it's like subtropical. I don't think we've ever had one of those before, but I'll take it. I'll take some rain because we haven't had rain in a while. It's going to ship for $4.24. Buyer paid $6.45. What's the bottom of your hoodie say? It says entrepreneur. It says get a real job, #entrepreneur. This is Chris's hoodie. Chris at Peak. Go buy one. It's in his TikTok shop. Go get yourself a get a real job hoodie. La Dama. Good morning. How do you get the free mailing items? You go to USPS.com, you create an account, and then you order your packaging materials from USPS. You can order as many as you want, and the post office will give them to you for free and drop them off for free, so you don't have to leave your house. They literally just show up at your door. It normally takes, this time of year, it takes a little bit longer because everybody's ordering shipping supplies because a lot of people are doing shipping. So don't expect them for like a week, but typically they get there within 3 to 4 days for me. Good morning, Simple. All right, last order is a train. This train set right here. I picked this up for, again, $3.25, and this one sold for $25 plus shipping. This has to go into a box because it's not going to fit in a poly mailer. It's way too long. So I'm going to throw this into, and it's also pretty heavy, so I'm going to ship this in a Priority Mail shoebox. You just take pictures front and back? No. So what she's taking pictures of is for Whatnot. Whatnot, we take pictures of the front and back only. If we're selling on eBay, Poshmark, or Mercari, my store is linked to my bio. We take all the photos of all the things that we need, like the tags and any details that we need to take photos of. We do all those on eBay, Poshmark, or Mercari, but we don't do that for Whatnot because we're showing the item live, so there's no real point. We're talking about the item, we're describing it, so you just need a front and back photo for the person to see what they're bidding on before they bid, so if they want to do some pre-bids. That's it. Other than that, yeah, we don't take any more photos. All right, I'm going to throw this in just like this, and I'm just going to throw some bubble wrap around it, and that's how I'm going to ship it out. You don't really need too much. Who is this guy? What's up, Roots? Roots in the house? Roots, how many packages you got going out? I know you're probably shipping from like 6 a.m. to like 5 a.m. and then you're getting an hour of sleep. You might eat during that period of time, and then you're back to shipping again. Roots is killing it. I know they are. Good people over there. All right, let's put that in there like that. $4.90 this week. Good lord. Good lord. Hey, $4.90. I'm like half of what you got. That's pretty damn good. But you're shipping harder stuff. I'm gonna beat you one of these weeks. Actually, yeah. You'll see. You'll see. That's all I gotta say. You'll see. My goal is to beat Roots in 1 week with the number of orders going out. That's my goal. I know I could probably use paper for these, but I don't feel like going and finding paper. So I'm just gonna use this shit ton of bubble wrap. Plus I bought a ton of bubble wrap during Black Friday, and it's all sitting in my garage in the rafters. Alright, I think that should be good. There we go. So proud of you. You'll beat me in January because we closed down for a month. Okay, I'll take that. That's like that's like you play your kids in basketball and you let them score on you. That's pretty much what you just did. You're just like, oh, I didn't block you. Go and score. That's what you just did to me. You get to open the packages yet? DJ, I did open some packages, but I don't know who they came from because you guys all used your real names. So I don't know whose is whose. Nothing but love. Just let me, you just like, oh, I lowered the basket for you so you can dunk. Oh, you scored on me. Good job. And then you come back the next month and you just like raise the basketball hoop and it's like, you're never going to score again. Sorry, buddy. All right, let's ship this 15 by 8 by 6. 15 by 8 by 6. And this is going to go priority mail for, I wish I had a box that was big enough. Priority mail for $8.41. Get Christmas bubble wrap out on clearance. I don't need any bubble wrap because I bought some on Black Friday. They sent me, so I ordered 6 things of bubble wrap and they sent me like 12. And they're the thick bubble mailers, and I have them all in the rafters in my garage because I have nowhere to store them. I got so many in. Like, they just kept showing up. I was like, what is this? I think they oversent me. Well, obviously they oversent me bubble wrap. So I took it. I was like, all right, I have no bubble wrap for like the next like 2 years. Envelope from Deals Daily. Okay. You sent the pictures, didn't you? Did you send the pictures? Is that what you sent me? I was wondering who sent me these pictures. I was like, what are these? Yes? Okay, I'll show them on live. Like, so weird. Let's see. That's one of them. I got like hundreds of these, by the way. I might throw these into Whatnot orders just randomly so you guys can have them. And then he sent me this. So this is old school. If you remember those lives from back in the day, this is old school lives. I might throw these in Whatnot orders. If you're cool with the Deals Daily from this week for this weekend, like if you buy something on Whatnot, you'll get a random picture of me crying in them. Sign in auction? No, I'm not gonna sign them. I'm not that famous, but you can get one. You'll get one of. There's probably like 50 in here, so one of the people this weekend are gonna get photos of me crying. So. You guys remember the poop hat? Poop hat's up there still, I think. Oh no, we moved the poop hat. I don't know where it is. But who is it? I think Posh Turtle Can sent me the poop hat, and I wore it on live. Where do you get your bubble wrap from? I normally get it from AmericanBubbleBoy.com. I'm not sponsored by them, but that's where I get it from. But I actually bought my last thing of bubble wrap on Black Friday on Amazon. They had some random deal for some random bubble wrap, and I got notified for it, so I bought a whole bunch of it because it was a really good deal. I spent $75 and got 12 rolls of bubble wrap. That's twice the size of this one. That's twice the size of this, and they're the thicker bubbles too. That light box is huge. It's linked in my bio if you're interested in it. All right, let me show you some of these items from this consignment. I'm just gonna show you like 3. Hold on. Don't leave yet, chat. You don't want to leave yet. Which ones do I pick? This one for sure. And all right. This is crazy stuff. This is crazy stuff. You do not want to miss our Whatnot shows this weekend because we have even crazier stuff like in the racks already ready to be loaded. And I got this consignment order in. And I'm like, okay, we're putting this up before Christmas because this is insane. So this is a ladies Polo Ralph Lauren, brand new with tag, all over American flag knit sweater. Insane, insane. Brand new with tags, size large. MSRP on this is $398. This is definitely a rarer Polo Ralph Lauren piece. That's number one. This is only a small sample of what I got, by the way. There's crazier stuff in this box too, but I'm just going to show you a couple to get you hyped up. Retail on this is also $398. This is a men's Polo Ralph Lauren size 2XL 100% cashmere sweater. It's one of the nice knit cashmere sweaters. Really, really nice knit to it. That's brand new at tags, 100% cashmere Polo Ralph Lauren. If you know, you know. Go look up comps on these. I'm running these on Whatnot starting at $1. The last piece is the craziest piece. Insane. And when I opened the box and I saw this, I was like, wow. That's all I can say. That's all I can say is wow. If you know, you know. All right, I got to stand up for this one because this is a big one. That's what she said. This is brand new at tag. Retail on this is $498. This is an all over print camo duck down Polo Ralph Lauren puffer jacket. It is a men's size 3XB. This is a big boy. 3XB. The cool thing about this is if you look at it, the Polo logos are all through the camo. They're really hard to spot though. Like you can see, where is it one? I gotta look at it to see one. Oh, right there. You can see right here, the Polo logo is right here inside the camo. So it's a really, really cool jacket. And yeah, that's gonna be starting at $1 this weekend on Whatnot. $1 here. We got more than that too. That's just a small sample of what's going to be on this weekend's Whatnot. Both shows, by the way, both shows are going to have that kind of crazy stuff. Did Kayla figure out what that black thingy was? No. That sounds like a personal question for her. Please give me the name. Chris at Peak. Chris at Peak for these hoodies. You go to Chris at Peak on TikTok. You go to his shop. He should have the hoodies available there. And you might have coupons. Where do people find this stuff? I can't tell you. It's a secret. Are you going to do an unboxing for Whatnot? I'm not going to for these. They're going to be loaded into this Friday show. It should be loaded in the next, well, I said 12, but it's probably going to be around 1. Friday show should be loaded at 1 o'clock. We're going to have everything loaded so you guys can see it. And then Saturday show is going to be another fully loaded show. We're probably going to run them front to back. Does anyone know on North Face if the trademark symbol is on the left side? If it's legit, I don't know. I'd have to see the piece. What label printer do you recommend? The black thing. Oh, that's yeah. It's an Athleta piece. She'll figure that out. She'll figure that out. It's not even in Friday's show. I didn't do that one. I have an IDPRT linked in my bio. I use a Dymo 4XL. So if you want the same one I use a Dymo 4XL. The IDPRT is linked in my bio. Thank you again for all your knowledge. Share well. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here. What's up, Sandra? Goodwill Gods. We're looking down on me today. Rock Band drum set, 5 guitars, brand new, pair of men's Hoka's polo loafers, and a few odds for 109. Let's go, Cody. That's a really good haul. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and head off. I'm going to get Friday's show loaded. I'll probably make a story as soon as it's loaded on my Instagram and Facebook, so make sure you follow me there. And that way you guys can see everything that's loaded. If you're not signed up for Whatnot and you're hanging out in the live right now, I don't know what you're doing, but you should sign up through the link in my bio, or if you're watching this on Facebook, it's the link in my pinned post. Go through that link. You get $15 you can spend absolutely free. Go get it today, so tomorrow you can use it on tomorrow's Whatnot auction, because it's going to have insane pieces. Again, we're going to get those shipped out ASAP, so hopefully you get them there before Christmas, as long as the post office does their job. But yeah, we're going to have insane pieces, brand new with tag items, just like crazy pieces. So make sure you come out this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Whatnot shows are at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So see you guys there. And I might be live tonight with Surfs. It depends on when he gets back with Bearded. So if I'm not live tonight, it's because Surfs got back late. If I am live, then we'll be live together on YouTube and Facebook at probably around 9:30 or 10 tonight p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next one.